So on the left, that will give us negative 20n. And on the right, because those cancel, we have negative 360. And then divide by negative 20 to get rid of the negative 20 on the left. So n would equal 18. And just remember, n is the number of sides, so that means that shape would have 18 sides. So I think there's actually an error on the answer key on that one. I think it said n equals 15, which would not be correct. So let's try another one. Let's do B. Again, you're going to use the same formula. Your angle is 157.5. You don't know your number of sides, so again, n will be left as n. And it's going to be the same process. We're trying to solve for n, so the first thing we're going to do is multiply by n on each side. And we'd have 157.5n. On this side, the n's cancel, the denominator and numerator cancel on the right side, and then we will distribute 180 times n, 180 times 2, negative 2. So 180n minus 360. And again, you can subtract 180n to get all of the n's onto the left. We'll cancel on the right, so we'll have negative 360 on the right side. And then on the left side, negative 22.5n, and then if we divide that by 360, we get 16 sides. So divide by negative 22.5. And 16 would be your number of sides there. Okay, this one is a similar problem, except we're looking for the exterior angles. And just to quickly review what interior and exterior are, since we're going over that. If you have, let's say we have a pentagon, an angle on the, just like a house, if you're on the interior of your house, you're on the inside of your house. So an interior angle would be represented by these angles inside of the shape. An exterior angle, what you have to do is extend one of the sides out. So if I just draw this side out a little bit further, this angle on the outside that's formed by extending that line and the side of the shape, that's called an exterior angle. So you'll have 5 of those if it's a 5-sided shape. So you'd have one here, and here, and here, and there. Okay, so those would be exterior angles. And we know for part A that the measure of one of those angles is 15 degrees. We are trying to find out how many sides that shape would have if the exterior angle is 15. So this is the formula much simpler than the interior angle formula. All you do is you plug the angle degree in for E. E represents the degree of the exterior angle. N represents the number of sides. So that's how you'd set that up, and then you're just going to solve for n. So there's a couple steps here. You're going to first multiply each side by n. Similar to when we were solving for interior angles, that'll cancel the n out on the right-hand side in the denominator. And then you want to divide by 15. And that'll give us 24. So that shape that has 15-degree exterior angle has 24 sides. And that would make sense if you look at this angle for a pentagon. That's a fairly big angle, you know, closer probably to 90 than to 0. Now this angle is very small, and so this is saying it's going to have a lot more sides. And if you can picture more sides, it's going to push this angle down and make it smaller. So that makes sense. The smaller the angle, the exterior angle, the more sides your shape should have. So I hope that helps. Let me know if you have questions.